your money mindset and lifestyle. So, today I'm going to talk about three different ways that you can bring a peace of mind to your finances and have some more play money to do the things that you enjoy. So, we are going to get right into it. But before I do, I'm Nashaya Richardson. I'm a financial coach and I work with high achieving professionals like you who want to master their money and build a rich lifestyle. So if you're here live, put hashtag live. If you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay. But let's talk about the first way that you can bring a peace of mind to your finances and have more play money to do the things that you enjoy. Hey, Destiny, what's up, lady? So the first way, and I'm going to go through these real quick, and this is going to be quick. So obviously I can't go into full details, but I'm going to give you like the real quick and dirty. So the first one is know where your money is going every single month. Now, when I say this, sometimes people laugh, or there's some people that are like, I don't even know how people could possibly not know where their money is going, because I budget, I do all the things, like I know where every dollar goes. Well, newsflash, this is very common, right? Very, very, very common. And a lot of times people don't like to admit it because of the judgment that comes from other people who can actually manage their money and know where everything is going every month, right? And it's interesting because just this past week, I had a moment where I was like, wait a minute, my math ain't mathing. Where did my money go? So I had to actually take a moment to look back and see. And I was like, oh, okay. Had to get the gutters cleaned. I had the long guy come on a off week that he doesn't normally come. I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. But sometimes those types of things, those unexpected things, pop up in our month, in our day, in our week, right? Things that we weren't necessarily planning on, but we probably have the money for them, but it just maybe happened on a different time frame than what we're used to it, right? Um, or sometimes that is the regular. And if for you that's the regular, don't be embarrassed, right? Don't be ashamed of it, but just take a moment to reflect on that and reflect on why is it that you're avoiding looking to see where your money is going. Is it because you don't want the reality check that comes with noticing that you spent $1,000 on DoorDash and spent $600 on groceries, right? Because that happens. Is it that you don't want the reality check that you spent $1,500 on Jimmy Choo shoes, right? When instead of putting that $1,500 on your credit card. So whatever it is, or maybe it's just that numbers and money just give you anxiety and it's a lot of pressure to look at it. Um, then that's understandable too. But that's some of the things that I do with my clients when we work together one on one. It's awesome to have that support from me because now you're not doing it alone. You don't have to really dig in deep and face it by yourself. So knowing where your money is going to give you that peace of mind in your finances because it's really going to allow you to say, okay, well, I know last month maybe I spent $1,000 on DoorDash, $1,600 on groceries, right? Well, now I can make a plan going forward on where I want that $1,600 to go because now I know I have an extra 1,600 or I have $1,600 a month that I could allocate towards things. So, do I want to do something different for food so that I'm not doing those things? Or it could be shopping, or it could be maybe you're giving money to your kids because they want to go out with their friends, or whatever it is, right? Wherever your money is going every month, now it's time for you to really see and get clear on, like, okay, when I know where my money is going, now you have that peace of mind, right? Now you can say, like, okay, when I get paid or however your money comes in, right? You know exactly what you're going to do with that money. And as things are happening during the month, you have calmness because you're not worried about whether or not you're going to have enough to cover your mortgage or your rent, or you're going to have enough to cover your gas or the things that you're buying because you're not just swiping and praying. And if you swipe and pray, you can put a amen or ouch in in the comments. No judgment, but at the same time, we're not doing that anymore. We want to be very clear on where our money is going. When we have that clarity, that gives us that peace of mind, right? Also, when you know where your money is going, you can also allocate money towards your play money, your fun money, right? I'm going with play money because I love to play, right? We were kids, we enjoy playing, right? We can still play as adults too, right? So I want to bring the fun into money instead of that heavy stressfulness that comes with it, right? So now you have more play money to do the things that you enjoy. You know all of your bills are covered, right? Your needs, your non-negotiables, and where is the play, where's the fun, what are the things that you absolutely love to do? Put those in the comments. Are you someone who likes to dance? For me, it's tap dancing. That's automatically in my play money. I love to tap dance, right? I love to spend time with family. I love traveling. Like those are my play things. So I make sure that now every single month I have play money set aside to do the things that I love. Even if it's not something that I'm going to do this month, I also have it to where it's happening automatically. So I have it when I do want to do it, right? So that's number one. Number two is to bring that peace of mind to your finances, having 3 months of your expenses saved. Now, I posted yesterday that people walking around without any money in their savings account gives me anxiety. Y'all be stressing me out, right? Now, why do I get stressed about not people not having money in their savings account? It's because that we never know what is going to happen. And it's not to bring fear or heaviness to it, but we never know what's going to happen. There could be a job loss if you are someone who shares finances with someone, your partner, your friend, whoever, right? If they lose their income or if there's an accident and maybe they can't work, whatever it is, or maybe you need that money because there was an unexpected death and maybe your family member doesn't have life insurance and you're the person that steps in and helps out, right? Whatever it is, we should have money available. And I had someone like kind of tell me like, well, wealthy people, they don't save, they invest. Newsflash, we should all be investing, right? Put that in the comments. We should all be investing, no matter how much income you make, whether you're making 40,000, 70,000, 150,000, 500,000. We should all be investing because we cannot save our way to wealth. We need our money compounding in not necessarily just the retirement account, but an investment account as well. So we should all be investing, not just the wealthy. And wealthy is subjective. What is your definition of what wealthy is, right? For someone, wealthy could be $120,000 a month, right? Someone else, it could be $1 billion, right? So what is your definition of wealth? That's another question, right? And then the other thing that I shared with that person that said that they said something like, you put your money in your savings is not yours. You can't touch it. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It was absurd if you ask me, but that was my opinion of it. But it doesn't matter if you can touch it or not. Either way, we should have money in a savings account. And when I'm talking about a savings account, I'm not talking about your typical credit union or your bank, your regular bank where you're getting not even getting 1% on your savings. I'm talking about a high yield savings account. Right now, they're at 4.5%. That's a regular savings account where you have access to your money whenever you need access to it. So, in the event that you lose your income or you need to access cash fast, right? That money is there, it's sitting, it's growing, but now you have that peace of mind knowing that in the event something happens, you have 3 months to get yourself back on track before you deplete that savings, right? Now, for some people, you can do more. You can do 6 months. You can do a year. And one of my I'll call her my colleague because she's also a wealth educator. But Shanae, we were talking about this a while ago, and she talked about how if someone's a contract worker versus someone who's a permanent employee, that may be a consideration, something that they consider when thinking about how much should be in their savings account. Because a contract worker, maybe they could be let go at any point or whenever their contract is over, and there's no guarantee that it's going to be renewed. So having that money there is going to really bring that peace of mind around your finances, so that when you need to find a new employer, now you know that you're okay until you can find something different, right? or if illness comes up, anything could happen, you guys, right? And if we are relying solely on credit cards, what's going to happen is we're going to get in more debt that we cannot manage. And now that's an added stress. That's a level of stress that we don't need when we could have prepared and just had the money available, right? Also, if you, I lost my train of thought. Not necessarily just, and oh, I wanted to say that I don't necessarily think all debt is bad debt, right? And I don't think necessarily think that credit cards are bad because they could really position us to where we can leverage credit. So where if we want to invest in something that's going to make us more money, make us a profit, so we can pay off the credit card and make some money, then I think credit cards are really not bad if you're using it to build wealth or using it to build yourself, right? You're investing in yourself, maybe, but you're going to get a return, right? So, credit cards are your kryptonite. Don't melt in the kryptonite, girl. But again, credit cards don't have to be bad, right? There are perks to credit cards. We can use them for rewards. Take those rewards and use the get gift cards that we can use and give away or buy other things with them. Maybe if your credit card has travel awards, you can really use it for that. And then, pay for your travel if that's something that you really enjoy. So there are some benefits to credit cards. Also, it can protect you from like someone fraudulently accessing your information and they get access to your credit card. If they, put some fraudulent charges on there, it's not going to affect your money that would be on your debit card. So that's also a great way to use credit cards if you want to protect your actual money, but just be in a space where you can pay that off every single month versus getting interest on it. Because if we're getting interest on something that we put on a credit card, then that means that we probably couldn't afford it and we maybe need to rethink how we're using it, because now you're paying more for something than what you would have normally paid for if you'd have just used cash or your debit card, right? So having that 3 months of savings or more, right? You find your sweet spot. I say 3 months is like the foundation, and then you build from there, because now you have 3 months to replace whatever income you may have lost, or if you just want to access that money to and invest it in something and you need the cash, have that 3 months there. That's your where you want to work towards, and then build from there, right? That's going to bring your peace of mind to your finances. And then the third thing is plan ahead. Now, I know life be life in, and sometimes planning too far out can feel overwhelming because you're like, I don't know what's going to happen in October. I don't know what's going to happen in November. Well, think about the things you do know are going to happen. If you know that your birthday is next month, i.e., my birthday is next month, Libra. So, yeah, so I know my birthday is in October, right? Okay, I'm probably going to want to do something for my birthday. I usually travel. This year, I haven't planned anything. So, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I probably want to put some extra money aside. So, if I do want to do something, I have it set aside, right? If you have kids, Halloween is coming. Maybe your water bill is due, look at your life and really look at least 3 months ahead, right? And look at the things that are going to happen. So now you can plan ahead. So the holidays are coming, or whatever is coming. Put that in your spending plan so that you are already prepared for at least 3 months at a time, to where now you're decreasing the amount of surprises that are going to come up. So maybe memberships, subscriptions, or things that are going to renew. You have all that planned out. So okay, October, I got an extra, let's say $250 that I need to allocate towards this. November is Thanksgiving. We having family over, we're traveling, whatever we're doing, let's prepare for that now. So now you have a peace of mind knowing that, okay, I have September, October, November, and December all planned out, so that I know exactly where my money is going, right? I know that I'm prepared for maybe the things that don't normally happen every single month, but they're going to happen in these months, right? And I am also building my savings. So now I have that peace of mind knowing that in the event that I need to access cash, I have that peace of mind knowing that I have that money there. Also, the other thing that comes up is people and if this is you, put a 1 in the comment, no judgment. But people will say, I was building my savings and then I have to keep digging in it. I have to keep going into my savings and taking the money out for something, whatever it is, right? Everyone's life is different. Everything is different. And that is you planning ahead is going to decrease the amount of times that you have to dip into your savings. The other thing is, I really want you to commit to not going in there for just any old thing. Like right now, today, put a list of everything that your savings can be used for versus what it. So yeah, just put what you is going to be used for, and anything else outside of that, you're not touching your savings. Because when you then get comfortable with just pulling money out of your savings, eventually it's going to get depleted, because it's easy to say like, oh, well, I have money in my savings, I'll just transfer $300 and use that. No, that's not for that, right? Because you said you were only using that in the event that you lost your income, or you said you were only using that in the event that you needed to get a car repair, or whatever your thing is, your rules that you're going to put on your savings. I want you to make that commitment so that if something comes up, you know that your savings is not the option. You're going to have to come up with another option, right? Because that's not it. And we can go into, we're just going to leave it there, right? So know where your money is going. I know it may seem crazy, but yes, it happens all the time. We don't know where our money is going. And then we get to the end of the month and they're like, wow, I should have had $1,000 left over and I only have 150. Where did $850 go? Then also get your foundation in place, that 3 months of savings, 3 months of expenses, so that you can maintain your lifestyle while you are looking for a new stream of income to replace anything that you may have lost, or if you just need to access that money for something specific and you need cash on hand. And number 3 is plan ahead. That's going to bring that peace of mind to your life and your finances, so you're not constantly worrying about what's the next thing that's going to pop up that I'm not prepared for financially, or oh my gosh, I don't even know like what bills I have to pay. Or it's not necessary, y'all. Like, we should be using our money for necessities, right? Growing it to prepare for our future, and really enjoying everything that we are making, so that it feels so awesome to have money and like enjoy it, like, because that's what it is for. So that was so that was today's live. And I really, if any of these things resonated with you and you're like, really, like, this feels overwhelming to me, I've been trying to do it and I just can't get it, and you're making that great money but you're just not seeing it, I invite you to book a call with me, so that I can really get clear on where you are, what's going on with your finances, and if I can support you in getting into a better space, right? Because if I can support you, now I really want to see you get everything that you desire, the relationship that you desire to have with your money, with your life, and your finances. If I can support you to get there, like, there's nothing better than seeing a client have that transformation and get really excited about money versus feeling overwhelmed and stressed and embarrassed and all the other things that people feel when it comes to money. So if you're like, okay, girl, I need a little support here. I know how to make the money, right? I feel really good about the money that I can make, but for whatever reason, I'm not able to manage it as powerfully as I am able to make it, then book a call with me, meetwithnashaya.com. And you can apply, just fill out the questionnaire that it brings you to. And then we can talk more about what that looks like for you, and if I'm the right person that can support you to really get control of your finances and have that peace of mind around your money, so that you can have more play money to do the things that you enjoy. So this was fun as always. So I will see you guys next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more money, mindset, and lifestyle. Later.